Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that minigame episode in the last episode. Playing all those minigames was absolute fun with all the JFS members who were able to join. There will be another minigame night at some point, unknown when, but there was a bunch of minigames that we didn't get to play, and hopefully we will play them one day soon. Anyways, we need to work on other things on JFS, and one of those other things is this place behind me. Now, you might be wondering, what is this place behind me? Well, it's a nether tunnel. Where does the nether tunnel lead to, you might be wondering? Well, it leads to where we will be working in this episode. We have a project through this nether tunnel that I probably talked about this briefly in my first episode back, second episode back, third. I don't know when I talked about this. I talked about this at some point, but we're going to work on this net tunnel. We need a roof. We need the rails. And we need to start working on the project that's on the other side of this net tunnel. So let's get started. Alright, nether tunnel complete, and I guess we can work on what's on the other side of this nether tunnel, if I could go across lava. Yeah, so what's on the other side of this nether tunnel is a place that we're gonna go see. No, so about a year ago, I actually came to the JFS and asked them if they wanted to work on a project together. And I thought it was a little way to get maybe some activity back on the server. Unfortunately, it didn't go that way. And I always said I was going to come back to this project. This nether tunnel was supposed to be completed a while ago, over a year ago. But yeah, this project is a kind of spooky place. It's supposed to be our Halloween town, a little area that I missed the spot. Dang it. Okay. Lovely. Did not expect to miss. Okay. Anyways, this little area, this little Halloween area, is supposed to be an area that we would come back to every year. Maybe build some new builds, have a little bit of a Halloween event, maybe have a costume contest or two. But yeah, unfortunately that never happened. When we opened, when I guess I opened this area up for people to come build, about 3 other people came to build in this area. And then we never built in this area again. But like I said, I always plan to come back to this area, and why not come back to it on Halloween? As you can see, I made a little bit of an area, a little bit of spooky place. There's spooky ghast on the other side. But let's exit through this portal and come out into this little nether hub. I actually recorded myself building this. Actually, little fun fact. This episode of me building this was supposed to come out last year, October, but it never happened because I kind of gave up on this project, and I feel like this project needs a lot of love and care, because there's Muck's build, which he needs to have his head replaced. There's special build over there. There's my incomplete build, which we're gonna take down. There's an interesting build back there that I'm not gonna talk about, not at least yet. There's Aces's build right over there, and my build right over here, which has actually a lovely sign at the bottom. Yep, founded by RedStarJ, Aces, Muck, and Special. And yep, September. Wait, I got the date. I got really confused looking at this date. Anyway, September 30th, 2003. So 1 year ago, um, we came to this area. Not much has been done, but there are people, Dennis, Flux, who are building. Seems like he is building a church. This build was originally my build. We're gonna take it down. I feel like I want to change up what this build was gonna. This build was gonna be a boot, but it never got to being a boot. But there's an Enderman. There goes an Enderman. Good God. But yeah, we're gonna work in this area. I kind of want to work on this little graveyard area right here that was supposed to be a graveyard but never happened. We're gonna tear down my build and then we're gonna work on our very own spooky build. Ha 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 ha. That was a really delayed laugh. Why is there no bed here? So with building up the spooky area, we had to first tear things down. As you can see, I decided to tear down this house that was supposed to be a boot that I originally made for when we first started on the spooky area, but unfortunately I could not get the shape right, so I decided to just take it down and try for a different kind of build. So next came the graveyard. As you can see here, I just basically expanded what we already had existing in the graveyard, or what we had planned to have exist in the graveyard. Graveyard. It's a graveyard, not a great yard. It's a yard where you don't want to be late at night because you might find a necromancer and you might want to raise a family with you, and it's not the family you're thinking of. But as you can see here, I placed some cobblestone walls. Eventually I would have come back and placed some mossy cobblestone as well as some iron bars, which you're about to see. I think I placed some iron bars. I also put some soul lanterns. I think that's what they're called, the blue lanterns. And yeah, I think the wall turned out pretty nice. Yep, there you go. There you can see the iron bars being placed. Next, the graves were pretty simple. There were these 2x1 graves with soil at the or placed on top or covering the graves. Yes, something. And I think it turned out well. There's a bunch of graves. I did name the people on the graves. The people on the graves are named after different JFS members. Well, go check that out after the fact I'm done with this montage. But as you can see, I do have some bigger graves I had planned. Some 3x2 graves. Yep, 3x2 graves I had planned. Lovely. And as you can see, headstones, I placed stone and cobblestone. This would be thinking they were too high. Next, for the replacement of the boot, we built a kind of spooky house that I'm gonna admit I did not initially like when I built. As you're gonna see here, I kind of built this a little too tall. Yep, right there. I placed one block too many, and eventually I would come back and fix the roof, or fix the height of the building. I think the building turned out well, and I did delete that nether brick layer, as you can see right there, and I really do think this building turned out well. It looks spooky. And it's going to be spooky, and you'll understand why it's going to be spooky once I show off the spookiness that's going to be within. Ha ha ha. So yeah, like I said, I did not like the design of this house that was 1 block higher, so we decided to delete a whole layer, completely changed up everything. The inside needs more work to be done. We do have something right here that leads to nothing, but this will lead to something. We just need to go do some redstone testing because I have no clue what I'm doing when it comes to redstone. So I guess let's hop on to my redstone testing world and hope for the best. Oh, right. I do not have a redstone testing world. Well, no worries. We can create a redstone testing world right here. Let me just do some things. Redstone ready. And let's do some redstone. Yes. Ah, what a beautiful place to do some redstone. Okay. Well, we are gonna need redstone. First of all, we got some redstone. We're gonna need a piston. I think we're gonna need slime blocks. We're gonna need rails, I think. Gonna need a minecart. Where the heck are the pistons? Sticky piston, and let's see, what else do we need? Tripwire, string, and I think that's it. Probably like repeaters, maybe. Questionable. Alright, well, we're gonna use all of this stuff to create a redstone contraption. So pretty much what I want to do is make this minecart bounce up. Bounce up? Minecart's not bounce up like that on slime blocks? Or do I need the rail to be off? Aha! You need the rail to be off. We're figuring out things as we go. So essentially, I want to make this minecart shoot up from that trapdoor we had in the house, and we are gonna use some tripwire hooks to activate it, and we are gonna build a redstone contraption. Maybe, hopefully, we're gonna put all my brain cells to use. And by all of them, I mean the single one I have. Okay, so I think I did a thing. So yeah, essentially this redstone contraption. You're gonna walk over the string, and bam, a minecart pops out with a witch, and then it goes back down to the depths of hell. So this probably isn't efficient, but hey, it worked. It does the thing that I wanted to do. It just launches the minecart up, which will be in the minecart, and then it will go back down. So I guess we're gonna build this on the server and hopefully not mess it up. Redstone, yeah. Well, I've done it. I built a redstone contraption, and if we go in here, walk in here, it's a witch that takes damage. Thankfully, she can heal herself. So yeah, we designed a little bit of the inside, and I did some fancy redstone so that whenever somebody walks into the house, they can trip over this tripwire, and a witch pops out, and a witch pops back down. I just had a mini stroke. Lovely. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a redstone genius here, being able to do that. I wish I had better timing, and I wish that witch didn't take damage all the time, but we did it. We have a somewhat spooky house, I feel like. Maybe I'll remove that for now instead of having that there. But yeah, spooky house with spooky witch. And I guess if we go out here, we can look at the fully complete graveyard with a spooky tree that I don't like, and a mausoleum, I guess, type thingy. I kind of built one of these on JFS Season 3 right outside Muckluck's Casino. I forget what Muckluck's Casino was, but Muckluck had a casino and there was a game going on one night. And I think it was me, Nexer, and Weather. We all like disappeared and we started building like on the outside of Muckluck's casino that he built. And I remember building this kind of little graveyard mausoleum type thingy. And as you can see, there is a bunch of graves which are named, trying to be funny. Um, I didn't name all the graves, so if any other JFS members want to like name some of these graves or change their hair lies thingy, I did get a bunch. I got killer, as you can see. I got myself. I was there. That is correct. Um, rest in peace, Mary Gamer. Never forget. Anyways, we spookified this place, made this place more spooky. Completed a graveyard, completed a house, and I am quite proud of my redstone prowess. Is that the right word I want to use? I should probably look words up before I use them. That would be a very smart idea. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this little spooky episode, and who knows? If the server's still up in the air, maybe we'll come back to this area and build some more, but I am quite satisfied with my little house there and the little graveyard over there. I am quite proud, and who knows? Maybe next year we'll come back. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, nerds.